Hey, what's up to everybody out there on YouTube on this lovely Sunday evening. I hope all of you and your families are doing well out there, remaining safe, and I also hope that you're remaining cool on this hot summer day in July. And as always, welcome to Super Hubby Review. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to drop by my channel. It is much appreciated, and I thank you in advance for subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell, and also liking this content in its entirety. And a special thanks to my current subscribers, to those of you who support and show me some love on this social media platform as I build this channel. Thank you so much for that. And just like many of you, I am just your average consumer, and I love making honest review based content in my free moments. And I make these videos in hopes that something helpful or informative would be said or mentioned that would make an impact in your life. So with that being said, let's get into it. Today I am going to be reviewing Nature Made Magnesium Glycinate 200 milligrams. I'm really excited about this review for several personal reasons. And my reason for purchasing this, first off, I want to say shout out to Kroger's for having this available. Yes, I know I shopped at a different store other than Wally World, Walmart. So that's definitely something different. Cost price is between, I believe, $4 and a half, give or take somewhere in there, depending upon where you purchase this from. I purchased this because of my wife has really bad cramps during her monthly, and I was very pleased with how these magnesium pills was able to take away her cramps in over 32 years. This is the first time that my wife does not have cramps during her monthly cycle. Unbelievable. This magnesium definitely eliminated her cramps, and it also eliminated some of her having high aggressive levels of bleeding during her monthly. So I'm really proud to make a review like this, and I really do pay attention to my wife's body and how her body reacts to certain things. Also, my wife has dealt with low iron over the course of the past several years, and that is because she has a longer monthly period than I think most women. So these magnesium pills, not only did it take care of eliminate cramps, it also reduces the blood flow during her monthly, which puts her in a position to maintain a certain blood level that that reduces low iron. The both of us did research on what we could take, and several doctors from our research did recommend magnesium glycinate to help with the female period that many women experience, to reduce cramps and to reduce heavy bleeding. According to what we studied, these type of magnesium pills, it relaxes the uterus, which cause the cramps that females experience not to be so aggressive. So I'm very happy with these. Now I will say this to all of the women who do come across this review. I encourage you, please do your own due diligence and your research. Talk to your doctor if you feel the need to and do a lot of study to make sure that this magnesium glycinate works for you. But this is about my wife's experience, and those of you women who are experiencing aggressive monthly cramps and aggressive bleeding during your monthly period, I hope that your body will have the same positive effect with this magnesium that my wife had. Now, when you first purchase this, for those of you who are looking for relief of cramps and even relief of heavy bleeding during your monthly, it's gonna take a minute for your body to get in sync with these magnesium pills. It's gonna take a minute, a few weeks before the magnesium really begins to settle in your body. My wife purchased these we purchased these maybe a couple of months ago, and as she begins to take these at least one pill per day for several weeks, when her monthly hit, it began to get less and less aggressive, less bleeding. The cramps began to reduce, and I think we're at the 2-month mark, and she officially has no cramps because she consistently took one pill a day for several weeks, and her body responded quite well to it. Me being the very, those of you who are supportive and loving husbands like myself, who are very involved in your wife's life, making sure that that time of the month is not as hard as it need to be. It's good to help out and take some of the load off as much as we can. So that's really important to me, to seeing her go through so much torture during her monthly. It was very, very hurtful to see that, the cramps and the heavy bleeding and going through several maxi pads and stuff like that. But this magnesium really eliminated a lot of the bleeding as well, and a lot of the aggressive cramps. Now, maybe she might go through a half a pack now of maxi pads. Now, this magnesium really worked at a high level, and I feel like this is something that perhaps could not only be good for my wife, but could be good for several other women that come across this content that's looking for some type of relief during your monthly period. And this is nothing to be ashamed about. I boldly support my wife, in things like this, and I'm not ashamed to talk about it being a man. I think it takes a loving man to really, try to work towards a solution to help reduce that discomfort that the woman in your life is experiencing. So this is something that I'm glad to share, in hopes that these magnesium pills can make a difference into the lives of other women as well. Now, as far as when her monthly comes on, there's a part of me that is kind of excited on one hand, because that means that she's not pregnant. So, but on the other end, the pain and the discomfort that she feels is definitely disappointing. But definitely not gonna have any more kids at this point. It's been 11 years since we had our last child. We're done. That's it. We've paid our dues. Yes, kids are a blessing, but we are not. And I love being a dad, and she loves being a mother. But we're too up there in age to start over, and that's it. We're done with bringing in any more babies into this crazy world that we live in now. So we're done. So a part of me, yeah, I'm excited that her monthly came on because she's not pregnant. However, these magnesium pills do take care of those cramps, and it reduces the blood flow. So I was very surprised when I first purchased these. I really didn't have a lot of expectations. I was like, well, I hope it works. But after her taking these magnesium pills for several weeks, I can't believe it. This is the first monthly that she doesn't have any cramps at all. Now she's dealing with small symptoms of monthly, maybe a little nausea and things like that, but I can deal with that. But the cramps and heavy bleeding is gone. The fact that this magnesium is able to reduce the blood flow during my wife's monthly period, she's able to maintain normal blood iron levels. Now, there it is a fact that there are a lot of women who have to get blood transfusions and take all these iron pills. And my wife has took several iron supplements, but this magnesium, I like it because it's natural and it doesn't, her body didn't have any side effects because of it. You're gonna get 60 capsules in here, and I'm gonna show this to you so you can see for yourself. These are pretty huge too, by the way. So this is what they look like, and you get 60 of these. And I like it when we purchase something that actually works. So for those women out there, you don't have to suffer. I really hope that if you do go out and get this, that your body will respond to it just as my wife's body responded to it. And once she got enough of these in her system, no more cramps. I couldn't believe it. I mean, this is literally the first time in 30 plus years that she doesn't have any cramps. I couldn't believe it. I'm just shocked. And it's difficult because we have to plan our vacations around, her monthly, to make sure that we don't go on vacation when her monthly is going to hit. So it's been sort of, very comforting to know that we now have something in her arsenal of treatment to take to offset that heavy bleeding and to maintain normal blood iron levels and to reduce those cramps. Unbelievable. Nature-made magnesium glycinate, 200 milligrams. And by taking one of these per day, there's a possibility it can eliminate heavy bleeding and aggressive cramps. Now, I just hope that many of you do your research, study, and talk to your doctor if you need to be. I'm just giving how my wife's body responded to it. So I'm very glad to have these. And now I understand why there was just one bottle left in the stores. I figured, okay, if these magnesium capsules are going to have that much impact, I can see why there's just one bottle left. So I will be purchasing more of these that my wife will take in moderation, and those are pretty much my thoughts. I'm glad that her body responded to it and she no longer has cramps and heavy bleeding. That's a big deal. I often think about those women who had to get blood transfusions because of aggressive monthly periods, and now perhaps their body would react in a positive manner to taking magnesium. Now, make sure that if this is a good fit for your body, make sure that you get this kind. I think it's several kind of magnesium, but the magnesium Glycinate is the one that worked for my wife. So make sure that you get this one, and I hope that it'll give you the positive results. So that's pretty much my review on this. I'm glad that I was able to share this with those of you females who have heavy cramps and aggressive bleeding during your period. I hope that something was said or mentioned or helpful that would help you out there, as far as perhaps having something to take that could offset the discomfort of your monthly. And again, not only is it important for me to share my thoughts, I'm also curious to know what are your thoughts. For those of you females who've tried these and things of that nature, feel free to comment below. Let us know. Did you like these? Did these reduce cramps? Did it reduce heavy bleeding? And we will take these comments in our free moments. And I hope that something helpful or informative was said or mentioned in this review. And again, thank you so much for dropping by Super Hubby Review. And I will continue to put out honest review content in my free moments. And I also thank you in advance for subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell, and also liking this content in its entirety And I'm also thankful to my subscribers, to those of you who support this channel and show me some love on the social media platform. You are much appreciated in more ways than you could ever know. So with that being said, always remember, keep that faith no matter what. Live, love, laugh, and most importantly, let's keep each other safe out there. Until next time, Super Hubby Review, signing off. Bye.